Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play Cities Skylines. Welcome back to, Shelby. This is my Shelbyville series, so the beginner's guide, and we are continuing on here. Today we are going to squeeze in a train station in this spot here, and it's going to be a challenge because we do have a slope there, but I want to make sure that we can do it. Or like I want to get one in there because I think we need a passenger station near downtown. Now, the problem is that this side is where all the tourism is. So we are not connecting tourism, but I think this will be the better spot because we can pull from the rail right here and come right in here, as opposed to on this side. Let's check the terrain. Yeah, I mean, theoretically, we might be able to get one like down in here, but our rail is up pretty high here, and so we wouldn't be able to get down very low there unless we brought it out. Although, maybe we do want it in here. If we put it in here, yeah, we could just close that off, and then we could bring the rail out. It would be on the wrong side of the highway, though. We might be able to make that work, though. Yeah, if we put that in here, it would be really close to this stuff. And then we could potentially get another one over here for commuters. So we'd have one here for incoming tourists. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so what we're going to do, first of all, I'm going to plan out where my district or where my train station is going to go. So we're going to create a new area here, although we can't do that because we've got this here. Okay, so we'll do two things. This is a long-term thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this district here because I really want to plan this out, and I'm not sure that we will get to this one today. So I want to make sure that I'm marking this so I don't forget it. And that is one thing I do, is use these districts to really plan things out a little bit more. So we'll get that in there, and then we're going to start a new area here that will just go like this, and it's really just to get a label on here so we don't have to have it be super fancy, but we'll get it in here like that. And then I'm going to come in here and just change this to train station. And there we go. We've got that planned out. Great. Okay, so that one's in place. Let's come over here now, and we are going to get this one in here. So the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure we don't have any bus stops on these roads here. I don't think we do. So if I take these roads out like that, it should automatically reroute these buses. Yeah, it did. Beautiful. So now we can come in. We should be able to get our train station in here, and we want it to just terminate right in here. I guess we'll get it centered between these two roads then. Kind of. It can't quite be centered. It can't quite be... Actually, it is letting me put it on that road, on Daffodil, which is a pretty straight shot down to the harbor. So that actually might be a good spot here. We put that there. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and expand it. So we're going to get extra platforms here, so we can get a lot of stuff going on. We're going to get a taxi stop in here. And yeah, that'll just go right over in here. And then we'll go ahead and we'll get station services. So we've got the full gamut except for the subway because we don't have a subway yet. So then that gets the rail down here, and then we want to bring it out this way. So we're going to have to take another road out here. I am so excited to partner with Apex Gaming PCs to bring you a custom line of gaming PCs named after some of my most popular series. I've worked with their team to put together an amazing setup for playing games like Cities Skylines. There's a link to see the full line in both the description below and the pinned comment. Oh, and be sure to use the discount code Czardus to receive up to $250 off your purchase. Double check our bus lines are fine, okay? And then we can come in here and we're going to get our rail. And I want to bring this out in the main, or like the a straight one here. And then we'll just bring these in like so. Okay, then this rail is going to be a bit tricky because we could take it out. Oh, that's going to go all the way back to there. I don't want to go back to there. I want to go back. Make sure we get a node there. There we go. Yeah, oh, shoot. Okay, well, we will. All right. We're going to bring that out like that. So then we can definitely curve this way. And we might be able to get up high enough here. So what we want to do is we want to lower the elevation step. And then we will bring this in. We want to make sure that's at 180 degrees. And then we're going to come up here. We're not going to be able to get very high very far or very fast, but so we might have to take out another thing here. Take out another road there. And then we are going to try and get this. I want it like this. We're going to have to take out another road. So we are like really changing some of the traffic in this area. So we want to keep this at about 2%. And we want to eventually get as high as that other one, which we are getting pretty close now. And about here. Yeah, we are getting close. Are we up high enough, though? I think we are. I mean, that's going to be 4%. What do we have there? Yeah, we can go ahead over that, but what we need to do is we need to get this up high enough. Overlapping items I'm fine with there, guys. That needs to go there. What we're going to do is we're going to go backwards here. And we'll get this across this road here. And then we'll bring it down there and we'll see what grade that is. And we'll probably just live with it. 2.9%. Yeah, okay. We'll go with it. And then here we want this to continue this way. And I want it to be at the same height as that rail, which I don't think it's quite there yet. We're getting really close though. So we're going to push this to, well, let's go 2% there. We can come down this way. Not quite 180 degrees at the other spot though, but that's okay. We can have a little bit of curve. It doesn't like how close we are there. Oh, we're still way too low. Which part of it is because that rail is going up. So we're going to come back. And because this is purely passenger rail right here, I'm going to go ahead and push it a little bit higher of a grade. I think that will be fine. Because it should be pretty light rail. And we'll do that. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. So that gets us connected here. I'd like to see another rail go the other way, but I'm not quite sure that we'll be able to achieve it. And it doesn't have to happen yet. So I think we'll leave that off, but we'll go ahead and get a passenger rail line here. We'll go from here, and that's going to go all the way to the exterior connection. And back. Complete route. So now we've got that, we can come in here and we can change that to external. I did not catch what city that was. That might tell me here though. Right here. Lemon Cove. Yeah. Lemon Cove. External Lemon Cove, and we're going to go ahead and just have 2 vehicles on that. So that gets us a tourist train station in there, and I wonder if I can get a road over here now. Now that we've got that in place, we should be able to come in here and perhaps get this up high enough. Deep hill to get up over that. 15%. No trucks allowed on this road. but it does make it. That's crooked. Yeah, not exactly ideal on this side, but it isn't too bad. If we could tell it that no trucks are allowed on that road, we would do it. The same thing here. I think this road can get up over. Or this one could be a grade level. Yeah. This one can be at grade. We'll just bring it straight in here. Let's make sure we're centered in there. And we're going to get that straight like that. There we go. So that road extends. This one won't work. We can't go that way. But this road could come in now. Let's grab that if we can find it. Sometimes you have to be really, like, you have to move your camera angle around a little bit to get the right slope or like the right node and stuff like that. This one, I wonder if we could, no, we can't quite bring it under there. Although, we could, if we come down like this. See, what I want to do is I want to come down. I want to get this right alongside there. Yes, and then we'll bring this back up over on this side. So from here, we're going to come back up. Yeah, that does not look good. And I don't know why it's putting this little bump here. We're like so close to getting this in right. Oh, it got a little bump in there. Okay, so we're going to bring this here. Again, sometimes it's all about just messing with the game to get things exactly the way you want it. There we go. So that comes down, then it's back up at grade. And we're going to bring this in here, and the game is going to automatically put that all together in one node there. That is beautiful. So now we've actually been able to get a lot of the grid back in here, so we'll be able to get some nice buildings right around that. That is going to work out really nice. And while we're over here, I think what I'm going to do is also add a bus station. So the bus stations, again, are pretty big. I wish that we could get a smaller one, but there aren't any smaller bus stations. So unfortunately, it might not work. I mean, it could work if we adjusted these roads a little bit, but that would be some major reworking here. I think we'll wait on that, or like not do that. And it doesn't have a built-in bus station, which is a shame too, but tourists will come in here. No tours are on there right now, but at some point we should see, yeah, there's 32 people waiting right now. So that is good. Could probably see them on the platform even. Is it like they're already getting on? You are the Weaver family. You are retired and you're going to 2-lane one way. Oh, you're not getting on the train. Why are you just standing there then? Well, whatever. Maybe there's 32 people waiting for taxi. Oh, look at that. Yeah, they're actually waiting for taxis. Well, okay, that is that. Okay, now while we're at it, I mean, we have enough time. We can work on this one. So what I want to do then is we are going to do a few things here. First of all, we need to look at the terrain and get this to be at a good height. And what I'm going to do is come over here and find the height of this rail here, because that's what we're going to work on. So I'm going to right click here and just go like that. And then we can come in here and I can right click on this part and then left click again. And now I know what height we want this station to be at. So we can come in here and we can get the station in here at this height, which will make a lot of this nice and flat in here. And I'm going to remove the trees as well while I'm at it. This way we can see what we're working with and things like that. So we're going to bring this in here like that. Then we are going to get our station in here. So first of all, we're going to fix the sloping here again by softening in here. So now we've kind of undone what we had done there. Okay, so now we can come in and we're going to get another passenger station in here. And I want this one to be... Actually, we want it this way. And we're going to put it pretty tight in here. Actually, we want it a little bit further. We're going to go ahead and take this passenger or pedestrian path out, which you saw there were a lot of people on it. So we'll want to make sure that we have pedestrian paths through here again. But we need a little bit more space for this train station. We're going to bring it a little bit further this way. And in fact, we could bring it down a little bit, because this is going to be pretty harsh here. So we'll bring it down a little bit, like that. So there isn't quite as harsh of a difference between the train station level and coming down here, which we're going to need to connect to that. So now we can get this train station over in here, like that. Then we need to connect it from here out to there. So what we're going to do is we're going to slope this. And what I want to do is I want to grab that slope terrain tool, and we're going to right click. Actually, we're going to level this first to there, and then we're going to slope the terrain to there, and we're going to start here and curve that way. So we have a very gentle slope going up just a little bit, and that will get us to about where we want to be. Now we're going to bring this down and bring it out like this. Then this can come in, and this can come in too. Okay, then over here we're going to carefully make it into a bridge to join what we already have. So to do it as a gentle slope here, again, we're going to change the elevation step right in here. And then we can come in, and we want this. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to lower this over here by softening, like that. Then when we do this bridge here, we can go up just slightly. And what I want to do is I want to get this up and over. Actually, that will work. We're going to go right here. I think, well, although we need to curve. So we're going to get this over this way, like that. And then curve a little bit more here. And join in here. Yeah, that's going to work nice there. And then we need to go in the other direction. Or like, I'd like to go in the other direction. I suppose we don't have to, but I really want to. And we're going to join this node here. Ideally. We'll see if the game lets me. Bring it around this way. We want to not have a very big slope. Yeah, that actually looks really great. I'm very happy with how that turned out. Yeah, okay, so now we just need to make this look a little bit better. Okay, so now I want to get a road in here, and what we're going to do for the road is actually do a little bit of softening first. And you'll see why in a minute. I want to bring this down, and then I want to bring my road in. We're actually going to do 2.5 here, because that should get us... it didn't work the way I wanted it to. I want it to be like a key, which is always so tricky in this game. So we're going to get this a little bit lower. Not, I want it a little lower than that. That is actually getting it as steep as we can there. And then we'll come in here. 2.5. There we go. So now it's like we have a retaining wall. Very good. I like that. And then we can come down here. And we can lower this even more right there. So we have a platform to build right there. Beautiful. And then I wonder if we can get a staircase here too. or like the feel of a staircase. Let's see if we come next to this. Don't want to snap right on that, but I want to have it as close as I can get. Slope too steep. Okay, so we're not going to go that steep. We're going to lower this down and get this. Okay, if we do this, it is getting rid of our retaining wall, which is not what we want. So we're not going to be able to do that. The game's not going to let me. So that's okay. What we'll do instead is we're going to work on getting this road down at a reasonable slope here. 10% is okay. So we're going to bring this down like that. Same thing over here. We're going to come down here. And we'll have to fix that terrain really quick. So we want this full size, or like a much bigger size here. And we can smooth all of this out here. But I do like this building area here, and then we'll get another road on that side. Just kind of building some tiers here. I want that at 0 if we can. I wonder if we could, I don't think we can bring it into this roundabout. I think there's already two. Oh, we could. Interesting. So we could have the road come down like that, and then we might be able to get a slope here. A reasonable slope, like that. 4.5%. That is nice. Now here it did not give me the slope that were like the retaining wall, so we're going to come back and just make sure that we get this like that, and then we should be able to get this in here. Yeah. Unfortunately, it gave me a retaining wall on both sides, so we're going to redo this really quick. We want this side to be like that. Actually, smooth that. This side to stay like that. So hopefully we get this the right way now. Yes, okay. That will work. So now that train station is connected, we can come in here and we are going to get a line set up. We do want to go ahead and get the extra platforms in. And we will get a taxi stop here as well, and the station services. And then we want to get a... actually, I want to put a bus stop in here. That... It won't let me put it on the other side, which makes sense because the other side is stuff. But I wonder if I could bring a road this way. That goes 16%. That's not what I want. I don't want to connect to that. So I'm going to turn off snapping. I'm going to get that like that. And then we could put the bus station. Nope, doesn't fit. So the bus station is going to have to go on this side. So we're going to take this road back out, and what I'm going to do then is I'm going to lower this to about here. And this will be where the bus station goes. So what we want is a road at grade here. We'll turn snapping back on. Like that. And then we can get the bus station in right here. And then connect this here, theoretically, but it is not happy about it. Whoops. Okay, so this is going to continue over like this. Preferably at no slope. And then we need to connect from here to here. And that is not happy about that. That works. It might give me a no connection there, but it didn't. So actually, it is connecting there. That will work. Not really beautiful, but it is fine. Over here, that is way too steep. So we still have to figure out how to get all of this to be connected the way we want it. And there we go. That went away. But we can go ahead and get a train line here. So we're going to come in here and get a train line. Passenger rail from here. you know, I mean, no. I don't want to do that yet. We're going to just turn this off for now until we have a spot for some of our stuff. The same with the bus station. We're going to turn that off. And now we have at least that is in place. And we just have to figure out where some of our commuter rail is going to go. But I'm pretty happy with that. I'm really happy with our commuter rail station over here. I think that'll be good. The line, Lemon Cove is transporting a little bit. Yeah, that's good. So we're seeing tourists come in there, and then that will be really nice. All right, so that is where we're going to leave it today. We built our 2 main central train stations. I'm really happy with that. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care.